sipping on a cold one, having ourselves a good time. Sipping on a cold one, beer, whiskey, and wine. Yeah, we're just sipping on a cold one. Cold one if you like.
Let's just go check this out.
Well, what we're gonna do is we don't know where we're gonna go yet. But
Have
let's
some barbecue there.
Actually, you know what? They got some good barbecue right here. I think this Chula Vista Brewery, man, this looks like a nice place, man. They got beer right here. They got food right here. I think we should go check it out, man. What you think?
Let's go have a beer.
Let's go check it out, man. Walk up in here.
All right. Go ahead. Hello, people.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's happening? Welcome out to the Valentine's Day episode of Two Drunk Guys. What's going on with you? I'm the drunk master, and I got over here...
Me? Frankie the jeweler.
Frankie the jeweler. And we over here at Chula Vista Brewery hanging out, sipping on a cold one, you know what I mean, featuring Ray T. He's on Spotify and everything like that. And you can stay tuned and download it and everything like that to be continued. Thank you, Chula Vista Brewery, for having us over here. Wet my whistle. Hey, that's what we do. Thank you for coming out. Valentine's Day. We got a lot of people over here. We thank everybody for coming out. One of my special guests I got is my cousin, LW. We're going to bring him on in a second. We're going to talk about beer facts for those that don't know, and beer knowledge that you need to know a little bit about in the beer industry, right? Frank the jeweler?
I just know the drinking part.
That's all you need to know. So as the first one we're going to do is an American lager. For those that don't know, it's full flavored, it's smooth, crisp, and the color is yellow. Almost similar to this, just depending on how long the brew time is and what the alcohol content is, the ABUs and everything like that. What do you think?
How much malt they use, yeah, it's going to make a difference.
It's going to make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about, you drink beer, cousin, or what do you actually drink?
I do partake in beer drinking at times.
Oh, okay.
I partake. That's part-time.
That's part-time, yeah. He's part-time drunk.
Enjoy.
So he doesn't know.
An American lager.
Okay.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Then we have Pilsners, which actually, as we're going to bring him on later, the brewmaster said they got Pilsners coming up here, which they touched on. But this is one of them that we are drinking right now, which is a Pilsner. And we have to cheer.
All right.
To the Pilsner.
To the Pilsner.
Pilsner.
And to you, Valentine's Day, America. Wait, I got to drink that again. I got to drink again. Sorry about that.
Pilsner is that Czech beer.
So, close to it. Yeah, it is. It's a happy, slight malty colored, like a strong golden flavor, which is a little darker from an ale, which is on the Pilsner side of it, which we do. And then we have the Bock. The Bock is like the bottom of the barrel type. What they say it is because everything on the bottom of the barrel, they really don't do it because the condensation goes to the bottom of it. So that's what a Bock beer is, kind of, sort of. That's where they get Amber Bock and all that stuff. It's a darker beer.
They named it after a goat, okay?
They named it after a goat and Arnold Schwarzenegger because Arnold Schwarzenegger said, I'll be Bock. That's what he did. So it's like the whole thing, I'll be Bock.
Okay.
He was talking about
there goes your beer
Bock
knowledge.
beers. That's your beer knowledge right there, which is huge. So the millennials, on the other hand, they drink, they go for this whole, Indian pale ales, IPAs, what they call them, the whole stouts. You got stouts and everything. You know about stouts, Frank. So why don't you touch on the stouts, you know about stouts.
Beers, I like to, sometimes something like a Guinness is great.
They say Guinness is like a meal in a glass because it's heavy. Some people, it's like a coffee.
It's good for
Our
breakfast.
producer Marie, she drank one the other day, and she said it was pretty good,
It's good for
She
dinner.
only had one sip, but she told me she was
good for
lightheaded. I don't know
afternoon.
what that was all about, but that's what she was talking about. I'm like, you only had one sip. What is that, She's a lightweight. No, seriously, no, she is.
Yeah.
But I have a fact about that.
Okay, go right ahead.
The fact is that when you're drinking a darker beer, it is harder to absorb in your system than if you're drinking a lighter beer. That's what a fact about beer is.
Okay, I kind of agree with that because if you have a coated stomach and you're drinking a Bock beer or a stout beer, And if your stomach is coated with a lot of good food, and you're a lightweight like Marie and yourself, then of course it's going to affect you because you're not a beer drinker. You're a lightweight. That's what we call
A connoisseur.
lightweight.
A connoisseur.
Yeah, you're
a connoisseur.
Let me put something in there.
Okay.
Lance is very right. Except.
Thank you. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, Jewel.
Except when they add food coloring to the beer
Okay.
to make it darker.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be more malt, which is higher in calories,
Okay.
which is more filling.
Okay.
So Lance is right, but it can be deceiving.
Malt liquor is stronger than regular beer. Back in the day when you were coming up and you
okay.
used to drink St. Ives, that is a malt liquor.
Okay,
and
right,
if you
yes,
notice,
yes.
you would drink the whole bottle of St. Ives
Yes.
and you couldn't tell what day it was.
Exactly. But see,
But if you had a regular Budweiser,
okay.
you were fine.
You could have 10 of
That's
them.
true, and that's why we didn't want you on the malt liquor. We had to get you a baby nipple because you couldn't hang with the big boys. We had to put you back on the porch.
True
We're
that,
like,
true that.
cousin, let me get you this baby nipple. Sip on this, and then once you get educated, you come up to the front of the porch with the big dogs. Then we got you little puppies on the back. So we had to help you
It was
out.
aluminum nipple.
You was
beer.
aluminum, one of them aluminums,
right,
you know.
right.
Yeah, so that's where we had to help you out.
Okay.
But you are so right on the lagers and the malt liquors, Coke 45, Schlitz malt liquor, all that. Yes, you are so
Old
right.
English.
8-ball.
Old English 800. Don't let the smooth taste for
King
you.
Cobra.
Benji Williams.
But a lot of people drink malt
Okay, copy
liquor
that.
because beer fact,
Say
malt
no.
liquor is cheaper than a stout or an ale.
Wait a minute,
Malt
Lance-
liquors
Okay,
are
so-
normally cheaper.
How many did you
Say
already
that
have
again.
today?
None.
So now,
He's naturally drunk.
Right.
okay, now speaking of drunk,
Drunkenness.
so if you drink, what are you drinking right now?
Pilsner.
Okay, you're drinking a Pilsner. So if you're drinking a Pilsner and you
Quality
drinking a
Pilsner.
Mickey's, like whatever, 45, whatever Mickey's, you drinking a Mickey's or you drinking a St. Ives. What you always do, because you're alcoholic.
Not no more.
Okay, not anymore.
No.
Oh, you turned over a new leaf?
Yes.
Where's the tree at?
I'm 30 days sober
Where's
right
it?
now.
It's 30 days sober.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations. 30 days sober.
Yeah. But I just
Hey,
broke
let
that
me go in the
because I
trash
got
can in the
pissed.
back, man, because I saw you throw a bottle away in the trash can, man. So I need to go in the back. Somebody need to go in the back of the trash can to find that bottle that he said 30 days sober, because I don't think it happened because somebody saw you on camera throwing a
Lance,
bottle
we
away.
understand you had to
up in the
prep
back.
for the show.
No, when
we
you
understand.
Yeah.
when
Get
you're
paid.
drunk like yourself, you get double vision. So then when you go
So
in the back,
you
you don't know who's
hey,
going down.
So you meaning yourself? Are you talking to the man in the mirror, or who you talking
Let's
to?
just continue.
You wanna know?
I'm talking to a drunk.
Okay,
Two
copy that.
drunk guys.
Two
is
drunk
who I'm
guys. There
talking
you go.
to. Yeah. You dig?
I'll toast to that. I'll dig on that.
All right.
And thank you, cousin, for coming out here, man. What do you want to bring, or what type of knowledge do you want to bring to America and the two drunk guys? With you being here with your presence that you have knowledge of, and you want people to know about you, or anything to the show, man. Talk to them.
Well, I want to tell all the people to drink and be safe when you drink. Make sure that you have someone who is your designated driver, because we know that alcohol can ruin your mind and you can do things you're not normally doing and you can hurt people. So just be responsible and drink safely. And that's the message I want to bring to the show and to tell the audience.
You know what? And that's huge, because our motto on the show is drink responsible under nutty knowledge. And you just hit it on that subject, which we do all the time. We have fun and ethics and all that stuff like that, which we do. And that's huge, right, Uncle Frank? Which we do. Drink responsible under nutty knowledge. And that's what we do, is have fun. We, give publicity to breweries all over, and we thank them for having us over here. And we just talk about whatever you want to talk about, and just give you knowledge of the beer industry or just what's going on in America. Right, Uncle Frank?
Good touch, good touch. And now, you know what? We have these cans in front of us. And when I was growing up back in Austria, it was always like cans. We didn't really warm up to the canned beer. They have their advantage for being easier to store, cooling quicker, not being able for the light to get in and destroy the product, although I don't think the product lasts that long to really destroy it. I'm used to growing up with the amber bottles, and I always thought it had nothing to do with the light. It's just that As a kid, when I didn't like beer at all, because my grandpa fooled me when I was about 3 years old for that first sip of beer. But then I always thought, maybe it's because beer kind of looks like pee, so they hide it in a darker bottle.
You know, and speaking of that, with the whole bottle, because you got bottle babies that love bottled beer. And then people like aluminum for environmental safe because aluminum cans are safer. The glass doesn't break anywhere. You didn't get no bar fight. You want to stab somebody with the bottle. So it's environmentally safe with aluminum cans with the UV rays. You got UV rays that aluminum cans. Plus they get colder faster. If you put them in the freezer, it takes about 5-10 minutes for aluminum can to get cold, and you can drink it. Where a bottle, you put it in there, it takes a while, and you forget about it, and it explodes in the freezer, and you're like, damn, you got glass and beer in the freezer, and you forgot about that dang beer. You know what I mean? So that's where the whole UV and the cans come from. That's why people do. And then plus, you can recycle aluminum cans like you can do bottles, but it's safer. And it's friendly for the environment.
And it's more likely to get a beer with the top tasting like metal from
Yes,
the cap
correct.
than it is to ever have that.
That is right. Because sometimes they take off the cap and it tastes like rust, and you're like, what is this flavor? You're actually drinking the rust from the cap, which is crazy.
Somebody's selling their expired beer.
Somebody's selling expired beer. We won't mention any names, but that's what they do.
Here's to not drinking expired
Here's not to
beer.
drinking that, and
Don't let it
happy Valentine's Day, America. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode
You guys
of Two Drunk
enjoy
Guys.
a cold one.
And my cousin LW for making a cameo over here. Hey, shout out to Uncle Rob Best, man. We appreciate you, man, and we love you, man. Thank you for all your support that you're doing for us, man. And we love you very much. We salute you. We salute America. We thank you guys for what you're doing. Hopefully we get out of this dang COVID stuff, man. We thank Chula Vista Brewery for having us here with this COVID stuff. We're going to touch on that, too, when we get the Brewmaster up here, because I'm just glad we got to be here with this whole COVID-19, because you go in, you go out, you go in, you go out. I mean, which one is it going to be? We got outside dining, inside dining. Are we home? We not home? Do I got to use the bathroom? Do I not got to use the bathroom? I mean, which one is it? I don't know. Make my mind up for me. I don't know which one it is. I mean, I'm confused. You know what I mean? Make my mind up for me. That's where we won't touch on nothing, but that's good. Cheers to America.
Drink
Cheers.
responsibly. You can make up your own mind.
Right. Come out to Chula Vista Brewery and support local-owned businesses.
Cheers to you, America. We're two drunk guys in the house, and we want to bring on a special guest. Without him and what'ssofunny.com, we couldn't make this happen. We want to bring on James, which is the head brewmaster of Chula Vista Brewery. Let's give a round of applause for James in the house, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Sláinte.
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 Let's lose this.
Let's lose
Yeah,
that.
yeah, let's lose
They
that.
wanna
Yeah,
see
let's
your
get
face.
that
They
off
want
there.
to see
Yeah,
your
yeah.
smile.
I'm sure they do.
You can't give them COVID.
No, not through
So
that.
we want to thank you for coming out and being on the show and just having us here, and we appreciate that with this whole COVID thing going on. And first of all, how are you guys handling this whole COVID thing now that you guys are open and all this is happening?
Well, you know, as you guys can see, we're only open outside for right now, but we're looking to open inside. Hopefully, God willing, you know, within the next 2 to 3 weeks here, month, you know, who knows? Just as long as everybody keeps, where did I put that mask thing?
Yes.
Keep wearing the mask, people, and you know, taking care of each other. Hopefully, we'll get back to being normal as soon as possible. Normal.
Well, what is normal? We don't know what that is now.
Right.
So you being headmaster, brewmaster, how did that come about?
Headmaster.
Headmaster.
He is the head
We're-
brewmaster, and
This is the
I'm not that
school of
educated.
beers.
It's
you ain't that?
we're not
Okay.
running an academy
University
here,
of
Troy.
beers.
oh, okay, my bad.
Head brewer. I became a head brewer, you know, just like most people in San Diego here, learning my way from the bottom up. Started out at Pizza Port way back when, which I'm sure you guys have heard of Pizza
We know the
Port
place, yeah.
back in the day. So, yeah, Pizza Port. Then Lost Abbey for about 5-6 years, and I've been here at Chula Vista Brewery for about 2 years. Running the beer program, and we're about to open our second location, so starting to grow.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about growing, networking, and just bringing life to beer.
And a
It's
good
what you
and
do.
Producing a good product.
You know,
Right?
Beer is life.
And you know what? I like that you're drinking with us because that means you believe in your product. That's a good thing.
I do, and I'm Irish, so I have a
better than
slight
most.
DNA, imperfection.
And as you are here, you also have another proprietor that was a lifesaver, lifeguard that brought life and brought back life to people. Why don't you establish on that?
Rescue swimmer.
Rescue swimmer.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So
Sorry about that.
our owner, Tim Parker, Chief Tim Parker, 20-year Navy veteran, naval veteran, opened Chula Vista Brewery right before he retired because his passion was homebrewing, and in his next chapter, he wanted to bring something to the community. And he and his wife, Dolly, Dolly's from Chula Vista, born in NorCal, but from Chula Vista. So they, on a walk one morning, were walking past this establishment, this venue you see now, and thought it would be the perfect place to open a neighborhood brewery. And so that's exactly what they did. And that was 3 years ago now. We'll be 4 years old in May. So, 4 years old in May, and opening our second location. That's right. Opening our second location, which will be in Eastlake. We'll share the same name, and that will be more of a brew pub. We'll have a bigger system, twice the size of that. We'll have Chris, who's doing the Oak and Anchor barbecue outside. He'll be doing our food there as well. So.
Well, like I say, we want to thank Chula Vista Brewery for having us over here, and just to touch services with you. Thank you for your services. Why don't you touch a little bit about that?
And you too.
And your owner service.
Appreciate that.
It's, I give it all up to Tim because, he had to, as Troy was sent to the SUC.
Yes.
I'm a peacetime Marine. I only spent 6 years in the Marine Corps. Never had to go overseas, fortunately for me. Tim spent 20 years as a rescue swimmer on helicopters. Rescue swimmer, from Southside Chicago, moved to San Diego with the Navy. And so everything, his whole San Diego history is embedded with beer and the Navy. And now his wife and two boys,
So rescue swimmers, are they almost like Navy SEALs? Because they have to almost kind of go to that type of training, right? I mean, because
I wish
they have
Tim
to
was
go.
here to answer that one.
High quality.
okay.
I'm sure Tim would like to think so.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of a badass.
It's
So
like
I'll
a-
give him that. Yeah.
Okay.
They're kinda
Isn't it like a
SEALs.
lifeguard that just jumps off the helicopter?
Yeah. Yeah. And
To get
again, I
people
wish
who
I
are
had
really
Tim here because
out-
we can be like, hey, how
way
many times
out
you actually jumped off
at
a
sea?
helicopter? But I've heard a lot of his stories, and he's done a lot of cool operations, and he's really seen some action. So as far as Troy, as you and I go,
Yes.
what we call single term.
Yes.
We know all about the lifers.
All about it.
And Chief Parker is definitely one of them.
I
Chief
just like the
Parker.
toasting part of
Here's
this.
you.
right?
Thank you.
That's
And
my
cheers.
favorite.
Toast every time.
Thank you, Chief Parker. Not like the David Hasselhoff over here that just goes on the beach and just wears Speedos and then he just does what he think he can go.
Banana.
You know what I mean?
There is a beer named Banana Hammock.
Well, that was
does
him, banana hammock. But he didn't have a banana hammock. He had a short hammock. So as I'm saying, that's him. We won't go there. All
There's
right.
no comeback to that.
That's what you do, right? Would you tell him? You said go out and get you some trunks one day. I got you a small and they fit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know. Okay. Oops. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Another
Okay.
cheers.
My
There we
bad.
go.
I'm sorry.
You guys go ahead.
Hey.
That's what she said. Okay, so now we got all these beers in front of us right now, James.
Okay.
Talk a little bit about what you got going on here, and then stuff you got on the future, and then we're gonna take a tour
Sure.
later
Quick
after
tour.
you touch on everything that you
You
have
can
here.
actually almost see everything literally right behind us
Yes.
here. So the beers we have here are a few of our first canned offerings. We literally just started canning a few months early, thank you, COVID-19. So this over here, we'll start over here. This is Juanita, it's our blonde. You guys had that first, I believe, one of your first beers. This has
lighter
been
beer,
our
yeah.
most lighter beer, yeah. But still 5.6 the way it turns out. That has been our bread and butter since day one. That's the blonde ale. I can't brew enough of it. People love it down here. So that's been kind of our.
That was the first one. You called him the chief and me the boss lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sorry, Tim
What
and
was
Dolly.
that all about?
They borrowed your 20-ounce glasses. So as you can't see on my glass, my nickname here is Senior James. So these are mugs from our mug club. Nice.
Oh, now I'm
20
the
ounce.
chief. Now I'm the what?
You're Lee. Lee actually designed the can for Juanita. That's ironic.
Oh,
So these are mugs from our mug club, and so Boss
Which one
Lady
are
and
you
Chief were Tim and Dolly's glasses.
Mine says Guavarales. Guavarales?
Gueveras. That's probably Guevarales. Yes. So
Guevarales.
that looks like a Spanish last name to me.
yeah, you're like
Spanish last name. Thank you.
you're like iguana stuff.
Yeah, because you know what? Because I can like hibernate, or I can like disguise myself, or whatever. You know,
Whatever you say.
a chameleon.
Depending how many beers you drink.
And then the hops. Well, we're going to talk about the hops later when we do the whole tour with all the brews that we got going on with the hops and
Right.
stuff and like that. And
Getting back to the beers, the Juanita you've had.
Yes.
You have not had these two yet. So the Humble is also one of our original core beers. It is a 9.3% double IPA.
9.3%.
It'll humble you. Yeah, 9.3.
Oh, yes, it will.
But we won't notice it after all the other stuff we had.
That's why I build you up slow.
Yeah,
It's
build you
kinda like a
slow,
roller coaster.
and
And then you just want to like.
You gradually,
Yeah, put you to
gradually
sleep.
work
Yeah,
your
right,
way
you to
up
sleep.
to
Well,
it.
if I
and
give you
then-
this first, you wouldn't be able to taste anything else. So, don't want to kill your palate with hops.
Yes, okay.
Straight away.
It's all
with
about
you.
the palate, not about the mind.
Right, right. Well, sometimes your mind will tell you if I gave you a beer, if I gave you a beer and I said I put rose petals in there, it could not be floral, it could not be rosy, but something about me telling you that, your brain, when you drink that, something's going to tell you that there might be rose in there. Or you're going to try and search for it and be like, oh, yeah, I kind of get it. Or you'll be honest and say, I don't get it at all. But most people would be like, oh, yeah, I get it.
So if we're gonna drink these right here, what would you recommend to a first timer that came in here and says, hey, I want to drink, I've never been here before, I'm new to the beer drinking, and I want to just drink something that's
So I would actually steer them towards probably the pale ale, which we were drinking now.
Yep.
Not one of these cans. The Juanita, I would, if they were a first-time customer and they said they like light beers, I'd point it towards the Juanita because that is kind of your entry level. You know, it's a 5.6 blonde ale, crisp, clean, refreshing, not too hoppy. But myself, you know, the reason I brewed this single hop pale ale with Cascade was Sierra Nevada was my gateway beer, so to speak.
Understood. Yeah, I like that beer. Yeah.
Right. So I ended up getting some of these Cascade hops from Tributary Farms, and so I did a single hop version, kind of my ode to Sierra Nevada, and so I would probably steer them towards that because it's in the middle. You get a little bit of the malt character. You know,
well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go more into detail once we take the tour.
Okay.
So we're gonna cheer to you right now as we tour beyond the tour and take you behind the scenes of Chula Vista Brewery with Jay in the house and show you what actually goes on with the magic. So as we're gonna take this tour right now with James of Chula Vista Brewery, we're gonna give you a little bit of a historical knowledge of what has happened here and what happened to Chula Vista Brewery as they came about.
Well, it's funny you say that, Troy. So Chula Vista Brewery, well, before this, I believe it was a clothing store or something, but before that, where I mill my grain used to be the original jailhouse, first ever in Chula Vista. It's the old Chula Vista Police Department, back when they rode on horseback. And I found that out because I was milling in grain, and I noticed behind the grist case, looked like there had been a toilet there. And then, Frank, I noticed all these weird squares on the wall that were filled in perfectly. And so I asked the old head brewer, I was like, hey, what the hell happened back here? Like, what is this? And he goes, oh, dude, we used to be the original Chula Vista jail. So he showed me like these historic pictures of, you know, the vaqueros on the horses out front. Looked exactly like our spot. And yeah, so this place was actually the last Chula Vista Police Department that housed horseback, I believe, because Al Capone's syndicate had robbed Chula Vista Bank, made way out with cars, and the Chula Vista police went follow them after horses and couldn't keep up.
Wow.
So that's when they moved to cars from horseback.
That's huge. That's a lot of
It all started right here. All started right here.
It all started right here.
Now they have a lot of horses.
So you guys are actually making history, and you guys are a history establishment at Chula Vista Brewery of Chula Vista. So we're going to take a tour right now of Chula Vista Brewery. Let's go, James. Frank?
I'm here.
All right. So coming up here, this is well, you see this lovely fine mess right here. We've started canning. Thank you, COVID-19. Getting our wares out to the public, which has been great for us. So this is just kind of a stockpile area leading into the actual brew house itself. This is Fermenter 5, aka my big boy. It's 10 barrels of beer, so 310 gallons, as you guys know it. And then I have 4 5-barrel brights. I have a 5-barrel Premier brew house. Premier Brewing Systems is local right here in San Diego. They fabricate the stuff right up in Escondido. So I've got my OB sticker. That's my hood. Troy, I know you know what's up with OB in the Midway area and the sports room area.
Yes, sir.
So I got a little blocked out. Oh, hey, you might want to check out my
Darth Vader, Star Wars.
Darth Vader. So I'm 42 now. I've had Darth Vader with me since I was 7 years old.
And your San Diego special?
That's right, my San Diego #1 fan. Tim gave that to me. Like I said, Tim's from Southside Chicago. He's a huge Sox fan and Bears fan, but he lets me ride with my Padres in here since we're in SD. So, yeah, Darth Vader's been with me since I was 7 years old. So couldn't keep him in the house anymore. My ex made me get rid of him.
That's right. That's all right.
But
They do that sometimes.
hey, I named him Ryan. So this is our
Hello,
canning
Ryan.
machine. Made by Wild Goose out of Louisville, Colorado, not Kentucky, Louisville, Colorado. So this is how we can all of our beer now, and it's called a Gosling since Wild Goose is their smallest machine, Gosling. So I named it Ryan. I think that's pretty obvious. So yeah, here's where the magic happens. You have your brew kettle and your mash tun, which you guys can't see, but you guys have been to plenty of brew houses. I'm sure you know what it looks like.
Yes.
But hey, you guys want to see the old jailhouse? The old jail
Yes,
cell?
we do. Yes, we do.
All right.
We want to get a behind
Watch your
the
step.
scenes
It's a little
tour.
claustrophobic back here.
All
But
right.
there's one of the windows here. You can see that cut into the wall. That's one of the windows from the old jail cell. We've got another one of the windows. And then that's back where the toilet used to be, right back behind the
Just
grist
closed
case.
it up, huh?
Yeah.
So back here was
Hey, mate.
where they dumped and pumped, pretty much, literally.
Well, this jail cell I think was only big for hopefully one dude. That is true.
Where I'm from, they have a saying. I'm from Austria, so it goes, Hopfen und Malz, Gott der Hals. That means hops and malt, God cherishes it. So,
And then in American terms, through the teeth
Enjoy
and through
your
the
beer.
gums, watch out, belly, Chula Vista Brewery beer, here it comes.
Here it comes, baby.
guys,
Cheers,
Awesome.
America. Thank you for having us over here, James. Thank you,
got
Chula
it.
Vista Brewery, for taking us on a tour and having us here. We appreciate you guys with what'ssofunny.com. And we got another special guest coming up as we're leaving. And we thank you guys very much, and we out.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Frank.
thank you. Appreciate it.
As we're walking about of Chula Vista Brewery, we're over here with, I'm the drunk master, and we have,
Frankie DeJola.
and we're just walking about this Valentine's Day, just giving out roses by our lovely Vanna White over here, Marie, our producer of the show. We got Karen, and thank you for coming out. You know, your fro is looking good as heck, and you looking great as ever. You got anything to say to the public or anything like that?
You need to follow Two Drunk Guys and what's her thing? Follow them wherever they are so you can come out, listen, and have a good time.
Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. And a rose for a rose, beautiful ladies. You know, a rose for a rose. Thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate you. We love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Martha, for coming out. How was the food, Martha?
The food was fabulous. It really hit the spot. It was spicy, great flavor. I loved it. Thank you.
And we love you and thank you. A
Thank
rose, like I said, a
you.
rose for a rose. Beautiful ladies, you guys deserve this day. Even though Valentine's Day is every day, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
And thank
You're
you so
absolutely
much.
right. We have to work together.
We have to work
you
together.
know,
It's a
to
team
make it
effort.
happen. Absolutely.
And thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, what you got? Hotel
Thank you.
Love Fabric.
Thank you so much.
What does that shirt say?
I get to give them the roses. Look at that smile.
No, hotel. Let's say. Let's have a
Let's
party.
say, okay.
Let's say party.
The
La
brother,
Fabric.
Sound good?
the
How does that sound?
The brotherhood.
The brotherhood. Is that what it means?
Yes, yes.
I think I made it to sisterhood.
Well, you're a
though.
sisterhood,
I'm a
though,
sisterhood.
you know. but you're
It's okay,
good.
though.
And thank you for coming out. We appreciate you guys very much. Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully you
Valentine's
enjoyed
Day.
yourself. We're over here with two drunk guys and what'ssofunny.com, and hopefully you come out again and support us, and we thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well,
Happy
I like to say-
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I just like to say thank you too, because I'm a native, local San Diegan, and it's always good to see small business owners and people who care about the community. And so I hope to see my girls be able to come here with me soon.
Yes.
And thank you guys for the invitation,
You're
and
welcome.
especially for celebrating us.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a
Happy
great
Valentine's
one.
Day.
Same to you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Yes, for sure. I got my co-workers and family and stuff over here, and we just over here chilling. What's up? What's up, y'all?
How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good.
What up, Troy?
Hi.
What's up, fam?
What's up with you? I want to thank y'all for coming out to Valentine's Day, and we're giving out roses to all the ladies, and we want to say thank you for coming out for Valentine's Day to two drunk guys. And what's so funny, we appreciate you guys very much, and we thank you guys for coming out, and much appreciation from us to you, and we thank you so much. And we thank you very much. You guys have anything to say? I appreciate that. Thank you. Got anything to say?
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Any shout outs?
I'm good, brother. Something to say.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Where's my flowers?
Hey.
Two drunk guys, man. We got two drunk
Yeah, they're at the house. Don't worry about it. I got them for you. Nice couple over here. Y'all look so beautiful. We want to give y'all flowers, if that's okay, to the Valentine's lady, and we want to say thank you guys very much for coming out to Chula Vista Brewery and just appreciating everything that's going on with COVID and everything like that. And anything to say?
I should be wearing that sweatshirt that says too drunk. So.
Sure. How you folks doing today? What y'all drinking? Micheladas and everything like that? Yeah. Oh, shoot. Hey, so whose idea was it to come out here and have some micheladas today? Whose idea was it? His. All right, take the mask off, man. Let's hear from you, man. And introduce everybody up in the table, man.
What is it? Happy Singles Day. Happy Singles Day.
All right. Definitely appreciate you guys. We're going to be drinking with y'all in a minute. We're going to come around, all right? All right, Uncle Frank. Oh, we coming. We got you. And then we got the Spider-Man. Dude, she got the Spider-Man thing over there. They thought they was all in private, but they're not. You know. We got flowers for you, for a lovely lady. One more rose over here. Thank you. Explain to me what that. Superman. That's what I'm talking about. Happy Valentine's Day to you, ladies. Thank you guys for coming out to Chula Vista Brewery. Bye, Superman. Give me some. Give me some dab. Oh, you broke my hand. Thank you so much. Talk to me. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Same to you.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
Congratulations on your pod.
Thank you.
And we're here to support you.
I appreciate it. And we're here to support you guys. And thank you guys for coming out to two drunk guys. Affiliate what'ssofunny.com. I hope you guys come out more.
Happy Valentine's Day. Stay safe, everybody. Enjoy.
There you go. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Talk to us.
How's it going, man? So Oak and Anchor Barbecue. I got tired of eating what was considered barbecue in San Diego. I'm from Texas. That's what I did, and that's why I'm here.
Yes, sir.
So when Tim started in 2017, shortly after I started, and one of my friends introduced me to him, and it's been a partnership that's pretty much made in heaven.
A wonderful ride.
Exactly.
Because beer
beer and barbecue, what's better than beer and barbecue?
Pretzels.
Nope, bourbon.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Young ladies, I just have a question. Today was your first time having the food here at Oak and Anchor Barbecue. How was your experience here with Oak and Anchor Barbecue with the food and the customer service?
I love the customer service. You were very attentive. And the food is just so flavorful. I'm a spicy girl, so I had the hot link.
Yes.
It was great. It was awesome.
And the sauce is homemade, so you can't find that sauce on the shelf unless you come see me. And
I was asking her, I was saying to her that you should bottle it.
Thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate you. Hope to see you again.
Okay, all
And
right.
hope to enjoy your food and endeavors with you, and blessings to you and your company.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, man. And we
thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank you guys for coming out.
What'ssofunny.com affiliated with
Oak and Anchor Barbecue.
and what'ssofunny.com. Stay tuned and join in to us next time as we feed you America and drinking and having a good time. The drunk Frank the Jeweler, come on up in here, man. You got anything to say before we head out of here, Frank?
Drink up, enjoy the barbecue. Come down to Chula Vista, have some before they go. Please come by.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
And we out.
Oh, I will. I most definitely will. Thank you.
Right on.
All right.
Sipping on the cold one, America.
Sipping on the cold one.
All right, so we're here right now. We're gonna take these are 9.3% double IPA. We love you. Gratitude shots. They'll humble you. It's the name of the beer, humble. So anyway, Troy and I are we're gonna go disperse these things and have a good time. What do y'all say? Let's do it. Let's do it, Troy. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Came here
All right, come on out here.
to have themselves a
You guys
good
like beer?
time.
All right, well, this is the 9.3% double IPA we have to offer. This is the humble double IPA. Happy Valentine's Day.
We're just sipping on a cold one. Cold one if you like. Sipping on a cold one.
Two drunk guys, Frank, Troy, Elijah, the crew.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Cold one.